Homer was worried that his position in the hearts of his children was in jeopardy, so he had to resort to a trump card. He planned to take the children to a clown-themed amusement park. Just as the children were about to agree, they learned that Marge had already made a special plan for Saturday night. The most upscale restaurant in Springfield had invited them to have a meal. The molecular cuisine there really piqued their interest. Seeing that he was left out by his family, Homer could only crawl back to his room feeling wrong. But Marge couldn't bear to see Homer left out. She decided to invite Homer to go with them. When the children learned that Homer was going to have molecular cuisine with them, they excitedly gathered around him. However, Marge felt a sense of crisis because of this. She had a dream that Homer became the life of the party in the family, while she was once again ignored by the children.
But this was all I had!
Stop your bloody whinging, Marge!
Gordon Ramsay!
You f***ed up, Big Blue, didn't you? Why did you invite Homer? He stole your bloody thunder. You're not as fun as him, and you never will be.
In order to prevent what happened in the dream from happening again, Marge deliberately gave the wrong address of the restaurant, but Homer was completely unaware of this. He went to the restaurant according to the address Marge gave.
What do you want?
Is this the chemical kitchen place where you do the crazy cooking?
Quiet, man!
The experience begins!
The environment here was exactly the same as what Marge had described. The room was filled with all kinds of test tubes. It was very different from the restaurants he had been to before. Homer couldn't wait to put on his napkin and was eager to enjoy this delicious meal. But the next moment, some thugs suddenly burst in. A fierce shootout ensued between the two sides. But Homer thought it was just a pre-dinner show. At that time, Marge was enjoying the cuisine with the children. The main course this time was 100 ways to cook pork chops. Lisa suddenly said how great it would be if Homer were here too. Marge beside her could only cover up her guilt by eating. Just then, she received a distress call from Homer.
Marge, this isn't a food restaurant! It's a meth restaurant! A meth-tarant!
Worried that something really bad might happen to Homer, Marge immediately left the restaurant with the children. At that moment, Homer was being chased and hunted by the restaurant owner. The owner thought that Homer had called the police, so he was about to execute him on the spot. At the critical moment, Marge threw the dessert in her hand into the owner's mouth. The familiar taste made the owner think of his mother.
Oh, Marge, you saved me from the danger you put me in! I am so happy and angry.
I'm sorry. I guess I just wanted the kids to look at me the way they look at you.
Aw.